Aries, take two. And it was so good. I was like, what happened? I went and looked for the video and it was like, okay, where is it? And I was like, oh, damn. It was good. So, Aries, here's the thing. When I was in the shower, I was thinking about you guys. Now, I kept hearing the song and it was like, let's just kiss and say goodbye. So I was like, I think it's by the Shy Lights. But I think the song kind of was on the same level of endings and new beginnings. So I feel like some of you may be coming to a point in a relationship. This could be with a job. This could be with a friendship where it could be like, you know what is the song? It's going to hurt me. I can't lie, but let's just kiss and say goodbye. So I feel like for some of you, there's some emotional pain that's attached to this. So you could be letting go of something so that you can move forward. I feel like it's bittersweet, almost like, oh. So some of you may be coming to an end of a cycle where you feel like you have to walk away from something. I also kept getting a lot of, with the first read, opportunities coming in about a job. For some of you, has something to do with the legal system. Could be paralegal, police officer, military, government official. But there should be some good news that's coming in with that for a lot of you. So if you've applied for something like that, then you should hear something good. If it's not within the legal system, we still have a new opportunity coming in. I feel for some, you have more than one opportunity, or you could be working more than one job, which means that you could have a 9 to 5 and you might have a little side hustle thing going on. But it is showing that you have money coming your way. Now, on the other read, I got this bra strap that's kind of trying to make a run for it. Let me pull it back up for it. Drive me crazy. For some of you, I feel like there's going to be a move that's coming in. Now, there could be a local move, which I feel like is maybe the majority. But for a few, I feel like this is actually packing up and moving to a different city, to a different state. A few of you may even get an opportunity for a job that you're going to be traveling overseas, or there is some type of overseas connection. Could be working in another country. I definitely feel like there's divorce endings, closing out relationships, or ending partnerships. This could be within a romantic partnership, business partnership, but that song just kept sticking in my head. Let's just kiss and say goodbye. So for some of you, you're literally coming to the end of a line with something. I feel like there could be a disconnection. Either if there's a friendship, you're kind of running out of steam. If it's a relationship, some of you are not as connected as you used to be. If it's a job, it's like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to move forward. I got to find something new for me. But there's definitely things that need to end so that they can bring in new beginnings for you. So like I said, for some of you, it's going to be bittersweet, but I feel like it may be the best thing for you. The 10 of Diamonds came out twice. No, I'm sorry, 10 of Swords came out twice in that reading. So there could be something too about betrayal. Some of you may be dealing really with somebody who is going to stab you in the back. It's going to hurt you. And for a few of you, you won't be able to get past it. You'll be saying goodbye. You'll be ending it. I also felt like there could have been a possibility of getting a new vehicle, either blue, red, or black. For some of you, I think it's the money issue. You really don't want to have to get a new vehicle, but you may have no choice. For a few of you, it's like, you want a new vehicle, but it's like, damn, I don't have the money. So I feel for some of you, the budget is definitely tight, but there are some changes that are coming in, new opportunities that may make it affordable. For some of you, this could even be a company car. You might be getting something where they're saying, look, this comes with the job, but I see it could be new vehicles or new wheels that are coming your way. Aries, Spirit. Let me see. I do see new love, but for some of you, this may be not committed. Either you're not committed or the person is not committed. I think there's some confusion with moving forward. Won't apply to some, because for some of you, I do feel like if you're having a relationship issue, I feel like you're going to get past it. If you're married, I feel like communication problems. Let's talk it out. Let's work it out. So if you are in the midst of a communication problem, you may want to go ahead and seek some outside help, a mediator that can help you move on. Not everybody is headed towards divorce, but I definitely see communication problems. You could be dealing with somebody who's really stubborn. They don't want to budge. They're not somebody that is really easy to talk to. Um, I just feel like a block when it comes to a relationship. Now, this could be romantic because I do get divorced for some of you, and that may be the reason I can't talk to you. There's no communication. We're not on the same page. For some of you, this could be an issue that is going on in the marriage where it's like, look, we need to talk or this may end. So I do see that there's going to be some growth that is coming in for you and for a lot of people that you're dealing with. This is either an emotional maturity where it's like, let's talk things out, or either I'm leaving, I gotta go. And some people are not going to be on that level with you, Aries. For some of you, this could be, I keep getting like something being stuck in your throat. So for some of you, this may be things that you need to say that you're holding back on. Like, you need to tell somebody goodbye, but you don't know how to. You don't want to. Some of you could feel obligated to a person where your time has come and you need to move forward, but you don't want to, or you don't know how to tell the person this. So I feel like there could be some issues with communication, with you expressing what you really feel. You got to be honest, Aries. Okay, let me pull this down so we can shuffle. So we're going to be using Everyday Enchantment Tarot. We're also going to be using the Angel Tarot. And then, of course, we're going to finish it off with a couple of cards from the Tough Shit Tarot. Some of you are going to get somebody that comes back from your past. Now, we are still, I think, in the midst of Mercury retrograde. So this could be an old friend, an old lover that's trying to rekindle something, or just this person that comes back in and is like, hey, remember me? I feel for some of you, you're excited and you want to move this forward. But a few, you're like, you know what? Hell fucking no. I'm not doing it again with you. We're not going through this cycle. And for some of you, this person wants to go back through a cycle. I do get there could be cheating. So this could be somebody who hurt you, or there was something that was found out, or either you were the one that hurt them. And then there's this thing of, let's try to fix this back together, or let's start seeing each other again. So a few of you could be reconciling or rekindling love relationships, Aries. Somebody maybe you haven't heard from a while, and they're like, let me come rub on your booty. Let me give you some booty. And some of y'all on the slide gonna take it. Y'all taking it, Aries. All right. Let's see. We got the High Priestess. Let's see if we get any similar cards from the last time. Ace of Cups. The Moon card came out last time. King of Coins came out. Knight of Wands, Spirit. 8 of Coins, and I know y'all saw me shuffle, but literally we're getting some of the same cards. Page of Wands, a little variation. 3 of Coins. Let me see. 10 of Cups, that came out. 2 of Wands. 10 of Blades, Betrayal, that came out. The Wheel of Fortune, that came out. And one more, Spirit. One more. Justice. All right, we got that too. Now let's see. Angel. Angel, angel, angel. Angel messages for Aries. Angel messages for Aries. All right. Knight of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. Twice. The Will. 6 of Pentacles. High Priestess twice. The Emperor. What is that? King of Pentacles twice. 5 of Cups that came out last time. And then 6 of Wands. Victory. All right. Aries, let's get back into it. Now, I feel for some of you with the High Priestess, definitely spiritual growth. And I picked that up in the last reading too. And we get the High Priestess twice in this reading. For a lot of you, this is pay attention to your intuition. Because with the Moon card, it is showing that there could be something that is going on behind scenes. And it's slid all the way down there. It's hiding under all the cards. So there could be something that is going to be coming out to your attention. And for some of you, you need to pay attention to this. Now, with the 10 of Swords, this could be talking about watching your back. Watching your back. You could have a person or a relationship that is not connecting, or There's a disconnect within this relationship. You could be kissing and saying goodbye to somebody who has betrayed you. I do get for some of you that there's going to be an issue with cheating. You're going to find out that somebody that you're dealing with is seeing somebody else, or this could be you. This is a general read. It could go either way. So there could be something that comes out where somebody feels like they've been stabbed in the back. There's a betrayal. Now, I do feel like with the moon card illuminating, whatever it is going to come to light. And with the intuitive, the high priestess there, a lot of you either already know this, you're getting some type of guidance from spirit. This could be them coming to you in your dreams. This could be leaving messages for you through songs, synchronicities. Pay attention, because I feel like spirit is giving you some type of guidance when it comes to this deception with this moon card. Something's being hidden, and they could be saying pay attention because you're going to be you might be stabbed in the back by somebody close to you. And for some of you, this may be why relationships are ending, because of a betrayal. Now, we do have new love coming in. So for those that are single, you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, possibly fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Now, this could be either you falling in love with somebody new and deciding that you want to move on, or a person that you're dealing with could be falling in love with somebody and stabbing you in the back and moving on. And that could be where this moon card is. Somebody could be trying to hide things. Pay attention. People start doing things differently when they're seeing people on the side. They may dress differently, wear different colognes, buy new underwear. I mean, whatever it is, losing weight. You could be watching somebody go through these changes, and then you realize, and it's because they're trying to hide a new love. Now, for some of you, I feel like you could have been dealing with a relationship that was kind of coming to the end anyway, but there could be some issues. Maybe there's an obligation. You could be married. You could have children with somebody. So there is some type of obligation that I feel like you may have somebody who's playing both sides. For some of you, I kind of get the feeling of dealing with somebody who's married, but you don't know that they're married. And the high priestess could show up twice to kind of give you insight. Pay attention to this person. Look a little bit deeper. Now, if you're not dealing with a situation where there's cheating, the moon card denotes also spiritual growth. And we have the high priestess twice, which means for some of you, Aries, you might really be moving towards some type of spiritual growth where your gifts are opening up. Maybe you're becoming more clairvoyant. Maybe your gift of prophecy is opening up. For some of you, I feel like things just come to you. Like, I know. It's almost like you walk in a room and you can pick up things on people. Some of you may not be using any type of divination tool. You don't need them because you just know. You have the gift of knowing. And I feel for a lot of you, if this is starting to open up, you're going to feel it getting a lot stronger moving into 2020, because it's showing that your clarity is coming in. Your intuition is on point. A lot of you are really going to have to pay attention to it, especially when it comes to the people that are around you, because you may need to. Now, I do feel like there's a new job that's coming in, and I feel it has something to do with something you studied, a skill that you have. Some of you are opening a door, and I feel like you could be working with somebody or a male. I don't know why my thing is freezing like this, you guys. This is crazy. And I hope that this thing is recording, that it's not going to fuck up like it did before. What the fuck? Chromebook, what you doing? So let's see. We're just going to go with it, Aries. We might be take 3, and I hope the fuck not. But Aries, let's roll with it. Some of you are going to connect with a man who makes a lot of money. Could have his own business. This could be somebody that you work with, somebody that you network with. But he's saying, you know what? I like your skill set. I'm paying attention to you. You could have put your resume or your application into this person, and they're like, okay, I want to really check you out. And for some of you, you could be going into a situation or a company where you're working with a team of people to produce something. I do feel like there's an opportunity to make really good money. And a lot of you have already acquired the skill or education, and you're meeting with this person, and they're kind of giving you the rundown on things that could be. But I feel for a lot of you, this is not a solo project. This is going to be working with other people. There could be a lot of travel involved with this, with the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you may be offered a job where they're like, okay, you need to be on the road, 4 days out the week. Some of you, this could be actually traveling to other countries, other states. So there's an opportunity that's coming in that brings in major money, but there may be some travel involved with it. For some of you, you could be working with a company where you literally are driving locally. You could be a truck driver or Uber or Lyft driver, but it's showing that there's a potential to make really good money. And it looks like that somebody's going to open the door up for you. Now, for some of you, this is definitely male energy. Doesn't have to be a female or a male, just somebody who tends to be a little bit more aggressive, knows what they want. Um, they're very focused on their business or whatever it is that they own. And so this person may not be really playful or somebody who jokes, because I feel like they're really connected to money, because the King of Pentacles shows up twice. Now, for some of you with a love interest, this could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo person who makes really good money. I feel for some of you, this could be a connection with the Ten of Cups. This is somebody who wants stability. Now, this could be romantic, but for some of you, if it's not romantic, this is somebody that gives you an opportunity that brings you to this Ten of Cups. They bring in more stability to your family. And we get the Ten of Cups twice, which means for a lot of you, you're going to make some type of connection where there's money coming in. There's good money. You will have to be focused, though. With the Knight of Pentacles, this is about not being distracted to me, focusing on what you need to, following through with commitments, and it brings you here. If you're kind of flighty, if you're procrastinating, you're really going to irritate this person as the Emperor. He's not playing around. So this man likes to make money, or this person likes to make money. So if you do get in contact, or you get an opportunity with somebody, or you have a new job that opens up, you're going to have to go in really structured and focused on what you're doing. You can't be flaky with this. You really have to be on point, because this person is. And they take what they do very seriously. So you have some jobs where you kind of have a little bit of leeway and you can play a little bit with them. But with this person, this Emperor, I feel like he's coming in a little bit strong. And it's because he's really focused on making his team succeed. So for a few of you, you definitely have an opportunity for a really good job that brings you out into more recognition, being seen for what you do and being appreciated for what you do. Now, I do feel like there's new beginnings. And like I said, for some people, there are going to be endings, because we get this excitement, fire energy, your energy. And both of them are showing somebody moving forward, really pushing the envelope, wanting things to be new, exploring things. So for some of you, you're getting really great opportunity that may take you out of your comfort level. You may have to travel with it. Some of you, I feel like you're going to move or relocate to take advantage of an opportunity. For some of you, this is new beginnings, where it really is pushing your boundaries, and it looks like you're excited about it. We got two people that are literally just moving forward, and they're both, if you look at their face, they're both happy and excited to be taking advantage of this opportunity. There could be something too where you're put in the limelight. People could be looking at you, cheering you on for what you do. So there could be some recognition that comes out of this. If you deal with any type of computer work or entertainment, you're on social media, you're pushing websites, or you're actually in front of the camera, YouTuber, Instagrammer, Facebooker, some of you are going to get some recognition from this. I do feel like there is, with the Wheel of Fortune, movement forward. And it's showing that it seems to be positive movement. And like I said, for some of you, you may be making enough money if you have to get a vehicle that you get a new car. I think I have, is it the Wheel of Fortune twice? Yeah. So for some of you, this could be a new vehicle, black, blue, or red. For some of you, this could be a company vehicle that you're driving. For those that are striving, you don't drive, this could be just positive movement forward, opportunities to bring in more money. I do feel like if you're going into a court case where you feel a little bit apprehensive, or you don't think that things are going your way, with the Six of Wands, there is victory. So for a few of you, there could be a mediator needed. Some of you could be going through a divorce. Some of you could be liquidating a business and maybe not feeling 100% confident or sure about it. But you're coming out the end victorious, which means that some things are going your way. Could have been a communication problem. For some of you, maybe you had to go against somebody that you were hoping things would work out, and then you realize that there's no hope for this, and I got to go ahead and take it to the next level. If you're suing somebody and you don't want to sue them, and you may be going to a mediator and then realizing at a certain point that you will get victory. I do feel like if you're dealing with a court case, you seem to be coming out on top, Aries. Um, Especially if it has something to do with money. Six of Pentacles is about a bonus, a loan, a settlement, or money that is paid out to you. So if you're going to court about a legal situation that may involve money, it's showing with Six of Wands, you possibly get recognition and victory. And it could be because something is either settled or mediated. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign person, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. That could be the problem where you're going to court with them, but it is showing victory your way. But I get miscommunication. I get miscommunication. And some of you, if you are having issues in a relationship with somebody, this could be marriage counseling too. If you are having a problem and you haven't, considered this, I would, because not everybody is going to have to be dealing with a divorce or separation. Some of you are going to be able to pull this back together and continue on with this Ten of Cups, this family, this stability. I do feel like if you're walking away from a situation that you were stabbed in the back from, I feel you, I keep getting the energy of the Magician. Even though I don't see him in this spread, he was in the last spread, and this is dealing with somebody who could be shady. It was on top of the Moon card, so some of you could be dealing with somebody who's trying to plot against you. They're being shady as a motherfucker. They don't want you to see what's going on. Now, the High Priestess shows up twice, which means pay attention. Whatever this Moon card is trying to hide, whatever is not being seen, you need to go a little bit deeper and look a little bit deeper. Don't take people at face value this month, Aries. Some of you really are going to have to look at people and go, I might need to, let them go. I might not need to deal with them anymore. This could be somebody looking at you too. If you're plotting against somebody else, you might want to be careful, because you could have somebody that's looking at you. They could be pulling cards. They could be going to somebody and saying, I know you're getting ready to do me dirty, but I'm going to try to do you dirty. I get something that has to do with competition. Now, this could be also in a legal sense, people trying to look at each other's paperwork or disrupt it or put distractions in their areas. But if this is the case, you're still coming out victorious within that. But some of you definitely are going to have to watch your back if you're dealing with somebody who can be sneaky or shady. Communication problems, speak up. I feel like whatever this is catching you in the throat, that you need to be honest about it and talk about it. Focused on what you want, focused on what you need to do. Definitely new jobs coming in, messages coming in about new opportunities, but it's going to require you to be really focused and grounded. You can't be all over the place with this area. So if you are procrastinating, if that's one of your Achilles heels, you're really going to have to work at that, because if you don't get on point, you're going to miss opportunities. Won't be the only one, but I think for a lot of you, you have your eyes set on a prize and you want it. And if you don't get it, you're going to be really disappointed. If you're single, definitely new love coming in. There's a potential to grow with somebody. You're going to have to open yourself up and be a little bit vulnerable, slow down your fire energy some. If you're in a relationship, there could be a temptation that comes on either you or your partner. Some of you, the temptation may actually pull your relationship or tear your relationship away. If you're dealing with somebody that only calls you at certain times, you can only see them at certain times, like they don't have any plans with you this holiday season and you thought you were dating, be really careful that this person is not married, because I feel for some of you, intuition is telling you to look a little bit deeper into someone. And with this falling on, the High Priestess just now fell on the Ten of Cups. This could be that somebody is not telling you that they have a wife and they have children. They could be trying to hide that from you. And the High Priestess coming out is saying, look at this. Look at this. Maybe their cat is over there smoozing with the other people's cat. Maybe the animals are telling the High Priestess this. I don't know, but pay attention to the messages. I do feel like there's some type of mediation or counseling that is going to be going on in relationships. Now, this could be mediating, talking about money, because it is going next to the Emperor. So you could be dealing with a lawyer, an attorney. If you're going through a divorce, if you're working through a company, you could be going through an interview, and there could be more than one interview that you have to deal with. For some of you, if there's an opportunity that you missed because of whatever reason, you can't travel, you're too busy, or you're obligated to something, there's another opportunity that's coming in, because I keep getting victory. And with both two cards, two Wheel of the Fortune, It's showing you moving forward. So don't be afraid if something passes you by, because it looks like there's another opportunity that's coming in and you seem to be excited about it, and it brings in some type of recognition for your skill set, what you do. Now, I do feel some of you could be going back to school. You could be learning a new trade or a new skill set, but it still opens the door to make more money. So if you're going to school, finishing school, it looks like there's some growth that comes in for you. But what I get is some people are going to be saying goodbye to something, old relationship, old environment, old job, and moving towards something really new and exciting, especially going into 2020. We still have December to look at, but I feel like for some of you, the energy is really kind of pushing you forward. And for some of you, releasing this anchor or whatever is holding you back is going to give you a freedom where you can break free and explore new opportunities coming your way. You just have to be focused. If you're dealing with procrastination, you're really going to have to work on it, because it might hurt you, Aries. It may hurt you. Now, I definitely feel like money is going to get better because of opportunities. Let's see what Tough Shit has to say for Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. Tough Shit Tarot. What messages do we have for Aries? Your current friendships are no longer serving you. Your feelings are being out of place. Your feelings of being out of place are real, and it's time to seek friendships where your needs are met and you can be yourself. So, if you're connected to something and you feel like it's not moving forward as a friendship, working with co-workers, that could be the feeling of the high priestess saying you're about to be stabbed in the back. It's not a healthy relationship. Some of you may be dealing with a toxic relationship, or some of you may have just grown or outgrown a friendship and you have to move forward. It's showing that maybe this is one-sided. You feel like you're doing everything and you're not getting anything out of it. And for some of you, you're done with it. You want to move forward. Let's see. The energy of your father and his lineage are currently being played out in your choices and actions. Remember that you can honor your father without becoming him. Wow. Some of you may be having some daddy issues that you're holding on to. And it could be something that is either keeping you stuck or keeping you stagnant, where the energy or outdated beliefs are holding you back. For some of you, this could even be having issues with an ex-partner, especially if they're male. Some of you may be having some type of communication issue, feeling like you're not being heard, feeling like things are not said, or maybe there's something that you want closure from a male in your life. Some of you are going to have to be careful that you don't become what you despise. If you didn't have a good relationship with your father, you have to really check yourself and make sure that you're not giving out that same type of energy that he gave, because it could be alienating people in your life. So if you're a very aggressive Aries, whether you're male or female, you might need to take a step back and really look at yourself and see how your energy is affecting the people around you. It could be something that causes issues within your family, your relationships, and even at a job. So whatever it is, if it's not conducive to your growth, you may need to go ahead and walk away and let it go, Aries. All right, you guys, I hope it helps. I love you much. Bye.